Hello everyone, Nick of StreetPass Princeton here to do um, another PAX Pokemon League battle. This is the Earth 5 Petro, the down-to-earth youngster. Petro was born and raised just outside quiet Mahogany Town in Johto. On his 5th birthday, Petro got an egg that hatched into an excited Rhyhorn. After many treks over Mount Mortar and laps around Lake of Rage, Rhyhorn evolved in a powerful Rhydon, and Petro realized that he loved the coarse aesthetic of rock and ground types. Petro attempted to challenge the Johto, but he had trouble defeating the Ice-type Pokemon at his home gym. He decided that in order to beat Price, he needed to travel the world and find others that could beat Ice-types. After returning from a journey to many other regions, Petro defeated Price with his newly evolved Rhyperior. Show Petro his course companions your rock-hard determination, and obtain the Silica emblem. So, yep, that's me and not champion, I'm sorry, Elite 5 member. So, I start in with Politoed. The problem with a rock ground team is that you're pretty much susceptible to water attacks. I did warn him. I was like, having a rock ground team, it's not easy. He warned me not to use Greninja. I'm like, well, if I use Greninja, I'm really gonna kill your team. But, I mean, even with a Rain Dance team is really gonna make little of him. I mean, I use Hydro Pump, and it knocks him down to his Sash. So, he goes for Stealth Rock. He's pulling in the Stealth Rocks. I'm not even worried about Stealth Rock. I'm like, because all his team is Rock Ground. So I do Hidden Power Grass just for kicks, and it takes him out. I'm not worried. And he sends out Blue, which is Omastar, and he goes for Shell Smash. I'm just thinking to myself, okay. I go Hydro Pump, I believe. Attack rises and special. So we go for that Hidden Power Grass, actually. Not Hydro Pump, I take that back. He got 2 Focus Sashes. I'm just like, 2 Focus Sashes. So let's see what he does. He does Hidden Power Grass as well. And like, I survive, and I pull off my Hidden Power Grass and knock him out. I'm just like, this is fun with Hidden Power Grass. So Omastar is out. He goes, and the Tailwind peters out as well. So he goes in with Solitaire, which is Terrakion. I'm thinking to myself, okay, I want to keep Rain going, so I'm going to switch out Politoed, and I'm going to bring in my Toxicroak. So Toxicroak comes in. Terrakion does Close Combat. I'm like, And it pretty much takes out Toxicroak. Toxicroak is like this Pokemon that I basically throw in to fodder to get rid of so I can switch to another one clean. In this battle, that is. So I send in Prince Zuko, I go for the Waterfall, and that Waterfall is easily would have killed Terrakion, but he sends in Dimedis, and I'm just like, okay. So he wasn't expecting Prince Zuko to be a physical attacker. And he's like, that changes everything. I'm like, yeah, well, now you know. It's a physical attacker. So Waterfall took care of that Pokemon very easily. Now we got in Fruit, which I'm concerned. I'm just like, because it's a dark rock type. And so he withdraws Fruit. He's only doing that just to get up the sand. So he brings in Solitaire once again. I go for Waterfall. Hit. And takes him down to this much health. I'm hit by the Sandstorm, unfortunately, which isn't good. So he goes for Close Combat. And that takes out Prince Zuko. And I'm just like, okay, you took out Prince Zuko. I still have Politoed, and I still have other Pokemon that can easily beat you. So I go in for Scizor. So I'm not concerned at this point because I know Scizor can take out Terrakion very easily. So we got Bullet Punch here, and Bullet Punch takes out very easily. And then we get fruit. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, bullet punch. And that does a lot of damage. So he goes for fire blast. I miss. And I'm like, oh, you needed that fire blast really badly. I'm a ruin. Rhyperior. So I go for bullet punch once again. And it does pretty good damage. And it's a crit. But he gets the weakness policy. I'm like, oh no, weakness policy. Sandstorm subsides. I'm like, yes! So I go for another bullet punch. And I'm in good standing so far. He goes for fire punch. And I'm like, okay, I did as much damage that I wanted to do with my Scizor, so I'm good. So I go in for Suicune. And I'm not even concerned at this point. Because I know Scald will easily take care of his team. So I go for Scald. And his Rhyperior is taken out. Then he brings in his fruit. Which brings up the Sandstorm. I go for Scald. And I get rid of fruit very easily. I believe that's actually the end of the battle. So, again, you have a rock ground team. Your team is very susceptible to being trounced very easily. Again, it can't be held past. So I won his emblem. One sec. I believe that's it right there. Yep. The silica. Yep. Very cool. I enjoy collecting these pins. It's fun. So be sure to like this video, leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe. Check us out on Facebook, Google+, Twitter. And I hope to see you on the next video. Bye!